'Twas a day in October 2016. Rumors for the upcoming NX system from Nintendo were running rampant. But then, there was a beacon of hope for all Nintendo fans. This could be the console to bring us out of the blue period that was Wii U. On October 20th, 2016, the Nintendo Switch was revealed. From this point onwards, the hype was real. We knew what the Switch was, and it was a sight to behold. How it works is a normal home console when docked, and has a tablet that can be removed from the dock and turned into a fully fledged portable system. This console is amazing. Just the concept in general is enough to drain wallets. I mean, it's both a home console and a handheld console in some kind of hybrid thing. It just forms around the user's lifestyle, his very nature. It is very good. Very, very good. Well, how about we celebrate this console's first birthday by, talking about it? Great idea. Let's get to it. Is the transition working? When you get the Switch, it will come in this box. Ignore the bite marks, my dog got a hold of it. You can get a grey, neon, Splatoon, and Mario variant, but my one came as grey. You will notice that it mostly consists of pictures of the system and only has 3 sides of information on it, overall setting a good first impression. When you open it up, you'll notice a few instructions for anyone who forget that. This is your first view of the system and the Joy-Cons, laid out for all to see. This is a very good first look, as it just gets the user excited and they will more than likely mess around with these for the first minute until they lift the sheet to reveal the rest. Here, there is the dock, cables, grip, and straps. In some bundles, there's even a game. The way this is set up gives the Switch a good first impression and a very compact box. You can get started very quickly with the Joy-Cons and Switch. But about the Joy-Cons. Now this is why the Switch is so practical. The Joy-Cons. They are 2 small and compact controllers, and when used together, they have all the buttons you need for most games. They both have motion sensors, Bluetooth connectors, and rumble motors. The right Joy-Con also has some extra features, like an NFC chip for amiibos, and an IR camera for, cardboard robots? Alright. And of course, they have the rails needed to put them on the Switch for handheld mode and charging, the grip for a more traditional controller feel, and the straps for bigger SL and SR buttons and less broken TVs. You might also notice that I said when used together. That's because if you're playing your game and then suddenly someone comes up to you and says, "Hey, I want to play too," you can go, "Okay then, let me give you a controller," and then I dropped it 1 second. Okay, here's your controller, and then you could both be playing with 2 separate controllers. Very smart. It's also really easy to personalize, as you can get lots of colors, and even some custom colors people have made. That reminds me, why do you only have 1 custom Joy-Con? Didn't you have an orange one too? Harry, tell me. Alright. Well... yeah. Well, there's also the Pro controllers for all the pro gamers out there that's more like a traditional controller on other systems. It has all the features of the Joy-Cons, minus the rails, SLSR buttons, and IR camera, and has a proper D-pad that was removed from the Joy-Cons because of the single controller gimmick. It also has 2 other colours based on Splatoon 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which are a lot more creative than just the alternate colours with the Joy-Cons. I have the Xenoblade one. Okay. I think it's pretty cool. And your point is? Yes! Alright, where's the transition?
And here is the best part of the Switch. The Switch!
Redundancy aside, the Switch has a pretty good design. The tablet part is the whole system. Yep, that's what runs all the beautiful graphics. It has a bit more power than the Wii U, but a lot smaller. Funny how that works. And a 720p built-in screen. Surprisingly enough, the dock doesn't add any power to the Switch, it just allows the Switch to render at 1080p. It has a kickstand on the back for if you want to play games without the whole thing in your hand, but a rather unfortunate USB-C port positioning makes it so you can't charge and play tabletop at the same time.
Overall, it's a pretty decent device, with many great games and pretty good concept and execution. It's a big turnaround for Nintendo. What do I mean by that? Well, we weren't doing very well last generation. So yeah, I wanted to make this video because I like the Switch and it's been a year since it was released. So I felt like talking about it. I did talk about it once, or like right before launch on the group channel, but the group channel kinda gone now. So yeah, see you later.